You're alive. Oh, no, just live. Not alive.
Man, my hair's a mess. Not really, but with the sun shining behind, it's like it shows all the...
Mine. Oh, you're going to have to kill all of it.
Oh, that actually makes it better in here, though. Better. That makes it better. They can see us better.
I'm kind of in the dark.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe we should turn on the overhead lights. Not those.
You'll be in the spotlight. Where is everybody?
Doing fun things because they all live someplace other than Kansas. And Kansas is windy and dirty and nasty today. What's the goal thing?
I don't know. Set a goal to engage with your audience in a new way. Once you reach your goal, celebrate with your community.
We have a goal to raise $1,000 in this live.
Maybe to get one super chat.
That's a super chat.
Oh, that's something new to me. Choose the
that's
super chat colors that count.
That's the money that one person gave us $5 or whatever.
Hello, hello.
Somebody's there.
Yeah, someone's here. Let us know where you're watching from. Nick is just finishing dinner, so. Hello, Betty. Good to see you too.
I put in a long Saturday of work today.
Yeah, he just recently got here, so. We're just waiting for more people to come on. And I'm just looking over the chat to see what all there is on here. Well, nobody's on here yet. Oh, there's more people. Okay. Let us know where you're watching from. Betty, how is Guatemala? Did you do anything fun today? Go and sell jewelry or anything?
Oh, okay. Now I'm comfortable.
Now you're comfortable?
Yeah.
That's good.
We really do need some more light in front of us. We're kind of dark.
Yeah. Nice weather today. Rested at home. Good. Awesome. Don't think that helped for you. Doing Duolingo. Yes.
That still didn't help.
Well, because you're sitting back.
You should sit back too.
Hi, Jazz. How are you? Oh. Who's the third person here?
That's what I was going to say. There's a mystery person on there.
So we're in Kansas right now, of course. Of course, you guys know that. And I've cooped myself up inside so that I'm not sneezing all the time.
The wind is miserable. It's bad enough that it was blackout conditions up on I-70, and there's a 70-car pile up there with at least 8 people dead. So
yeah,
prayers for those families.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The weather is kind of miserable here. There were tornadoes in Missouri last night.
Yeah. And was it there or in Texas? No. Yeah, the tornadoes that hit in Missouri, there were how many killed there? I can't remember. 7 or 8.
I hadn't heard about that yet.
Yeah, the wind is super bad.
And it's picked way back up again today, but it's from a different direction. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, Kansas.
Yeah. It's one thing I don't like about Kansas, for sure. So. If you're on here, let us know where you're from. Oh, hi, the source. Hi, Margie. Buenas noches. ¿Cómo estás? Hey, Vicky.
Howdy.
Born in Ohio, Maui, Hawaii. Hello, my beautiful friends. What's going on? Everything's good. Yep. I'm glad you guys are able to join us. The weather is terrible. Super windy.
The temperature is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
If the wind would quit blowing, it would be perfect.
It's super windy in Virginia, too. No fun. I don't know. Is it all over the states that it's super windy?
I think Virginia is actually getting the storm front that blew through here yesterday. And
yeah.
My belly's not on camera. It's okay.
Yeah, it's really windy, and the wind does not help with my allergies because the trees are bedding, and so it's just terrible. So I just cooped myself up inside since yesterday morning, or even all day yesterday. I don't like staying inside. I want to be outside in nice weather, but
windy on Maui.
Huh. It was windy in Maui. Nice. Are you keeping up on your Spanish? Sadly, not yet. We've only been here 2 weeks, so.
Hey, don't include me in this. I've been listening to Spanish videos and music every day.
And I've been doing Duolingo every day, so I guess yes, but not reviewing from our books. That's kind of what I was thinking.
I did pull my book out night before last and read through half of level 2.
Yeah. May says, hope your allergies get better soon. Thank you. It's just once the trees finally finish blooming, then I'm fine. Are y'all doing anything interesting this weekend? So he worked all day today, and then tomorrow we have church, and then we are going to leave after church, and we're going to head up to Omaha, Nebraska, and we're going to go have dinner with his son, who is up there. And then we're going to head to Iowa, and we'll be in Iowa until, Thursday?
Probably.
So he has a job up there that he's doing, mechanic work. So, You drive through Kansas, didn't see anything. You didn't go to the right places in Kansas. The wind.
No, you're accurate. There's not that much to see.
There's not a lot, but there are some things. Yeah. Vicky says the winds picked up in Southern California a couple of days ago and caused a tornado in Pico Rivera.
I'm wondering if that's what we're getting here, or what we got yesterday and what Virginia's getting today.
Oh, yeah.
I watched it on the map, and there was a front that kind of moved all the way across the country.
So
Probably so.
Yeah, because the wind, when it picked up in the afternoon, it was just horrendous. I don't know. But Nick and Neo are trailblazers. Yep. May says, sounds like a fun week. How many kids does Nick have? He has 5 kids.
I have 5. We went out to eat with 3 of them on
Saturday.
Last Saturday. And then I had breakfast with one of the ones that wasn't there last weekend this morning.
Yep, because he was working.
Yep, and then tomorrow, my other son that wasn't here,
we'll go.
Number 5. We'll have lunch with him. We got them all covered.
Yep. And then my son, Trace, just left yesterday morning, 4:30 in the morning. He left and headed to his next station for the Air Force. So, but he made it there safely and got all moved in.
And today he's trying to figure out his internet. Can't believe he went a whole day without internet. It's not like him at all.
Yeah. So, but we just celebrated our anniversary, our 3rd anniversary Wednesday. So.
Yeah, we've been married a long time.
Very long time, I tell you.
It feels like 30. Can't hit me, it's on camera.
So, yeah, Vicky, Trace's new assignment as a meteorologist. Yeah, he is a meteorologist for the military. So, yep, it'll be fun for him. All right, thanks, The Source. You have a blessed day as well. I think this kind of lags a little bit. So
we don't have great internet where we're at.
Yeah. If you just joined
up at my parents' house.
If you just joined, make sure to let us know where you're watching us from. Aloha. So, do you guys want to see what Nick got me for my anniversary? For our anniversary. No?
It's only your anniversary.
Yep, it's just mine. Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Look at this. I love daisies.
I was excited to find Daisy.
Yeah. I'm going to use all the paper here.
They were daisies too.
Yeah. So, as you can see. But
I had to go relatively small and relatively cheap because we're trying to put away our money for missions, and small because we have to pack stuff in the car to take to Mexico. So
yeah, we don't have enough room. So the live keeps cutting out for May. Is that because of our end or your end? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Your end.
That's good.
Yep. So I was hoping it wasn't because of our end. I'd feel bad.
Yeah, we don't have great internet here, though.
So he has a plan. Trust him.
I told her that can either be me or God. I shouldn't have said that, though. It's not very nice.
And then it's cute. I love you more. The end. I win.
She likes playing that game, so I felt it fitting.
this one. Have you prayed about it yet? Or have you prayed about it?
And I hear that daily from her.
And then I got another book. He got me another book.
She doesn't have nearly enough books.
The Women of the Bible Speak. So, the wisdom of 16 women and their lessons for today.
Oh, you should take a picture of the front of that and send it to Kevin.
Okay.
Because he was wondering what book it was.
Yeah. May says, "Oh, I love that. That's so nice. Nick is a great gift giver. He is. He is a good gift giver.
We don't do a lot of gifts in our relationship.
Yeah. It's not our love language.
No, neither one of us. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. But it's nice every once in a while to get something as a surprise or whatever. But it's not like all the time or anything like that. So. But how's the weather on anybody else's side? I know it's windy for a lot of you. So. Vicky, my love language is kill the bugs for me. That's hilarious. Love it.
In Mexico, I kill the scorpions and she takes the tarantulas outside.
Yeah.
That's how we work together as a team.
Yeah, the tarantulas can live. Scorpions, no. So, May says, did y'all go out to dinner? Yes, we did. We went to our normal place that we usually go to when we're here in Kansas and in our town, and it is Texas T-Bone.
Have your phone off.
Yeah. Yep. So we got to eat steak, and then Thursday night, Trace, my son, he wanted to go there for his last night here, so we went again, and we had more steak. So,
which was terrible. I can't believe we had to eat that twice in a row.
The only issue is that I love ribeyes, and I always crave ribeyes, but now that we're back again and I'm eating the ribeyes, it just does not taste the same to me. It just I'll stick with the burgers now.
I tasted her steak. It tasted just fine.
It just didn't have a taste to it for me. I don't know. It was weird.
It was delicious.
Yeah, the tarantulas are big in Oaxaca. You still have nightmares. Tarantulas don't bother me at all. But I did have a weird dream the other night. I didn't tell you. I had the weirdest dream. That at first it had to do with ticks, which I don't like. But I ended up finding a tick, and it was like this big or something. And I ended up setting it down, but it rolled off or something, fell somewhere, and popped open. And all these little things, which I figured were baby ticks, but it seemed like they crawled quickly, like baby spiders, were crawling all over my arms and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get out of here. And that was just the weirdest thing. Then later in that dream, I dreamed of a spider. And it was a big spider, not like a tarantula. And it came over to me, and I'm like, why is it coming near me? And it came over to me and like wanted petted. So I petted it. It was the weirdest dream ever.
I would say that was weird.
Yeah, very weird. All right. Vicky Miller says no wild storms in Kansas.
I think most of them fired up after Kansas.
Yeah, it's when they moved over into Mexico. Goodness gracious, Missouri.
We're not that close to Mexico.
Oh my. I would have moved out and let the spiders stay.
The first time we had a live tarantula a live scorpion in our house, I knew it was a scorpion before I even saw it because of the yell that came out of Neosha. It was in our bathroom, and she was headed in to use the bathroom, and she
I saw it. And I'm like, ah!
Yelled, and I knew what I was going to have to be doing. It got some love from my flip flop.
Yep, I don't like scorpions. And I do not want to be stung by one, so. If you're just jumping on here, let us know where you're watching from. So, and okay, so we came back from Mexico where we were dealing with a rooster being loud. I'm only talking about this because right now I can hear a rooster. It's outside here, but it's across the yard.
At least it's not right in our window this time.
Yep.
I'll deal with this particular rooster.
So, I wonder if it's about time for them to start cooping up.
Now, if it ever escapes and comes and lives underneath my camper, we might be having some chicken for supper.
Do you all have any questions or anything? Our drive back from Mexico was pretty good. We didn't have really any issues. We were wondering what the border situation was going to be like, and it was good. It was just a long wait. So.
Yeah, we did run through several checkpoints, but we never really got checked. They talked to us twice and sent us on our way. So
yeah. May asks, are you guys planning to go to a different part of Mexico, or is Oaxaca your main place? Oaxaca is our main place. So
I'm going to be showing the locals how to repair cars soon.
Mm-hmm. So when we go back, we're going to do level 4 of Spanish school. So that starts in June, June 23rd. And so we're going to do that. And then in September, he will start having a class of students that he's going to teach mechanics to. So, and I'm going to go on and do level 5 of Spanish school. So, and that's how that's going to work. That's something else I was going to say. Now I can't think of what it was.
I don't know.
So Vicky says, I'm now addicted to contraband seized at the border. I think of you every time their profile, your border crossing, they profile.
Oh.
Yeah,
that must be a TV show.
Well, I'm thinking it's YouTube maybe. Is it YouTube? Or is it TV show? Okay, so May asks, it's a TV show, she said.
Oh.
May asks, have you guys thought of opening an English school over there? So yes, actually. That is a possibility that will be in the works. We're praying over it and everything. And so the possibility is that I may end up teaching English. So they're on the base. That way locals can come and learn English if they want to. So
yeah, there's a lot of people asking for it. So they're talking about making it happen.
Yeah. So yeah. And really, if there's a lot of need for it, like people asking for it and everything, it's definitely worth doing for sure. I remember what I was going to say. Tomorrow there will be a video come out. I'm not sure when. Sometime tomorrow, one of our videos will come out, and it actually is one that is a tour of Roca Blanca. So if you want to see some of the places that, some of the buildings and what they're doing there, you'll check that video out. Vicky says, that's so cool. May says, that sounds great, especially right now with people moving back home and some kids are more comfortable with English. Yeah, that makes sense. Jazz says, that would be great. Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, the Spanish school, there's people from all over the world that come there to learn Spanish. So it wouldn't hurt for, people to come around there to learn English as well. So. Where is everybody tonight?
Sleeping like I should be.
Sleeping.
I'm tired tonight. I didn't sleep very good last night. And I woke up early this morning and decided to get moving, but I didn't move very fast. But I got everything, not everything. I got most of the stuff accomplished today that I wanted to get accomplished. So.
Yeah. All right. May says there's a part of Oaxaca City that I have heard it's primarily Americans living, but not sure if it's true. I wonder if you're right with that, because
there's an expat community on Facebook that is based in Oaxaca City. So my guess is yes, there is an American portion of Oaxaca City.
I'll be sure to stay away from there. I want to immerse myself in the Spanish culture and the Mexican culture and stuff. That's what I want to do. And I want to be able to speak Spanish.
Yeah, we really got to work on this speaking thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're good on paper.
Yeah.
We're not good out loud.
Yeah. So.
Time to fix it.
But I love learning about the Mexican culture and everything. So. I'm glad I made you laugh. Vicky says, my husband said he would love the food in Mexico until I told him he can't get a good steak. Yeah.
It's true. There are some places you can find good steaks, but you can end up having to cook them yourself.
We actually, what was it? The last night? Yeah, it was the last night that we ate when we went out to eat at the Mara Vista, which is that restaurant where we had the huge ocean mountain view. We got a rachera. Is that what it's called?
Arrachera.
Arrachera. Terrible. It was delicious, actually, and it was a good steak. Seriously. So we found a good steak. So we Mexicans believe in well done, super burned steaks.
Bad.
Okay, I'm just gonna say gross. Why is that? Why do you believe in that? They actually cooked that steak really good for us, so it was not well done. Super burned. No. Vicky, that was a beautiful view from that restaurant. Yes.
That's the view. If it'll focus. It won't focus.
Oh.
Too bright.
Probably. You kind of saw it a little bit. You can maybe lower it down and maybe that'll.
That's a bad way to show pictures.
Oh, there you go. There, that's better. That's the view from that restaurant.
It's my screensaver with a Bible verse.
Yeah, it's gone.
Just trying to bring it back. It wasn't coming back.
May says, I don't know. They always overcook it. I like mine medium. Okay, good. Betty says, we have restaurants here that have imported meat from Argentina, and that is wonderful. Oh, well, if I can make it over there to Guatemala sometime to come visit you, Betty, we're going to have to get some and try it. So, yeah, definitely. I think pretty much all of the meat there in and Oaxaca is just local cattle. So they just butcher it right there. And they, for some reason, they want to make it super thin. They want to cut it super thin and everything, and they take all the fat off. And I don't know, not the way I like it, but we still eat it because it's meat. So. But we're here in Kansas, we're catching up on eating our meat and stuff. So I've actually lost some weight since we've been back. Have you lost some weight?
Not much, but my tummy's changing shapes a little bit.
So if you're just jumping on, let us know where you're watching from.
I was struggling with my food last week, though. So.
Yeah, we're trying to kick the sugar. So I've gone, 2 weeks without sugar. I did have some honey, but so it's not easy to kick the sugar. So, but let us know where you're watching from. I see some more people hopping on.
Especially when it's cold. It's been cold here. I mean, it hasn't been that cold. It's been really nice, but compared to where we came from, it's been really cold here. And when it's cold, I want sugar.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It was super cold when we first got here. So, May asks, what's your favorite agua fresca? Mine would be Malone. I like Malone.
I think I prefer Jamaica. They have an orange one that's really good. It's orange and something else, though. I don't remember what it is, but it's delicious.
Where'd you have that at?
Down at the end of the
highway. It's not the guabana or whatever.
Guanabana. No.
Vicky says Jamaica is her favorite. Yeah. Jazz says, do you feel like you are more physically active in Mexico than you are in Kansas, meaning walking more? Yes.
No.
He says no because right now with Spanish school, we got to sit all day.
Yeah, we sit for a lot of hours in Spanish school, and that's terrible. Here, though, I get up in the morning, and I'm in the shop, and I'm running around, and I'm moving all day long. But.
Yeah. And for me, I mean, right now, I'm just cooping myself up inside so I don't have to deal with my allergies. So
until the trees start or finish budding and get some leaves on them,
then I will be out walking every day. But for me in Mexico, I feel like I do more walking. So, let's see.
JH is asking offensive questions.
Offensive questions. Are you in your 50s already?
Yes, the temperature is in the 50s already.
No, we're not in our 50s.
I'm only 41.
Yeah, he's young.
I'm a youngin'.
I'll be 50 soon.
I just look old because I've had a questionable life.
May says, yes, Jamaica is my favorite. My mom loves Malone and Guanaba. Awesome. May thinks you're funny. Yes, 50 is a beautiful age. I have so many friends that are in their 50s, but I have so many friends, I'm going to tell you this, that are in their 70s and 80s. And when I became friends with them, I'm like, oh, I really like hanging out with this person and everything. And I find out their age. I'm thinking they're like maybe in their late 50s or 60s. No, they're in their 70s and 80s. I'm like, wow, no. I want you younger than that. That way you can be my friend longer.
Gretchen has a good point.
Yeah. Gretchen says, have you tried Allegra D? Not just Allegra, but Allegra D for your allergies. It works really well for me. What kind do we have? Do you have?
Mine's just regular Allegra, but we bought Allegra D in Mexico, and I think it's here. So you should try that.
It would be in that tote right there.
Yeah, you need to get that out. It was expensive.
That was Allegra D?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can try that. Because the regular Allegra hasn't been really helping completely
and
like
hers
it did
is
before.
98% sinuses, so the Allegra D would make sense.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Gretchen. KE Vlogs. Oh, vlog. Are you a vlogger? Awesome. Are you guys living in Mexico or visiting? Okay, so right now we are visiting Kansas, where we used to live, and we live in Mexico. Yes, we live in Oaxaca, Mexico, but we're up here in Kansas right now because we had graduations to go to, and he is working to make some extra money for us to be able to stay longer in Mexico. So, yeah. JH, I meant because of the energy it takes to be missionaries. It can weigh on you, I'm sure. Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know. We've been told we look better when we're down there, but we haven't started the mission work yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right now we're learning the language.
Personally, when I'm teaching the guys that I know down there the automotive work, I feel more at home than I am in the classroom. So.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a good age on us right now. So May says, I'm in my 30s and my friends at work are in their 50s and 60s. I like the age difference. They give you life advice. Yes, definitely. I love that too. I think that's the whole point, like when you feel like you're drawn to someone older than you, it's because they can definitely give you some life advice and everything. But I think they're just fun to hang out with too. So, yeah. Vicky says, yes, people did not believe me when I introduced them to Miss Bonita when she turned 80. Yeah. Right? I know. It's crazy. And I love my friends, my 70 and 80-year-old friends.
By the time I hit 80, I'll probably look like the Crypt Keeper. Tales from the Crypt.
That's an old show.
Is that too old of a reference?
I don't know. Do you all remember that show? Miss Bonita looks amazing. She looks 60. JH says, what church is your mission affiliated with or denomination?
We have been asked this more than once, and technically, I don't know. We are from a non-denominational church.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look it up and see if they actually have anything about that.
All right, so stick around, JH. He's going to look. So, Vicky says, Nick might be 50, quoting that show.
I was pretty young when I was watching that. I wasn't supposed to be up that late watching that. That's how young I was.
Yeah, Vicky. He quotes a lot of shows that I'm like, you were watching that at your age? Oh, man. Gretchen says, I'll be 50 November 3rd. I'm going to fly out to Texas with my twin sister and spend our 50th birthday together. Oh, that's so fun. What all are you going to do in Texas? That'll be a lot of fun. And where are you from, Gretchen? That'll be cool. Yeah, in a couple of years, I will be 50. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for my 50th, but. Gretchen says, oh my goodness, Tales from the Crypt. I haven't heard about that show for so long, right? Exactly. JH says, how about that Oaxacan food? Oh, yeah, definitely delicious.
I do like the food.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's something about the natives there in Oaxaca and their food. They just know how to do it. I don't know. And I love how authentic and natural it is and stuff. Love it. I am so glad that they had learned from their elders and just continued. That is so awesome. Unlike food in the United States. Food in the United States is just terrible processed food. We are looking at moving to Mexico. So expensive in the USA.
It's getting kind of pricey down there too. It's cheaper than here, but
yeah,
it's getting kind of pricey. People are starting to complain down there. So
they are. Because they're, I don't know. I guess because there's been so many people from the US moving down there, and a lot of the people have a lot of money, and so a lot of people are complaining a little bit about the prices going up and everything. So, but it is still cheaper than USA for sure. Gretchen says, I was born in Santa Rosa, California, but now I live in Central Valley. Gotcha. All right. So what part of Texas are you going to go to? I like Texas, actually. So, Vicky, food in the U.S. is called products. Yes, products. I can see that. Yep.
I believe I had some pasteurized cheese product yesterday.
Plastic.
My fake cheese that I love.
Plastic cheese. Sandy Cheeks is from Texas.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We were in SpongeBob the Musical.
Yep.
For any of you that don't know.
We do theater.
So we were on stage with Sandy Cheeks.
Yeah. That's hilarious. And actually the blanket that I'm using, it's a blanket with pictures of my son that died. And when he was little, he loved SpongeBob. That was his favorite. He watched SpongeBob all the way up until he was not able to watch TV. And this is a picture of him when he was little. And look at his shirt. Is it spread out? Got SpongeBob on his shirt right there. That's hilarious. Vicky says, so true, Nick. My husband works for a food manufacturer and the stuff he shares. Oh my gosh. Vicky, we need to get together on Zoom so we can chat about it all because I want to know everything that he knows too. Yeah. I'm just intrigued by it all. I'm actually reading this book right here about Dr. Robert Atkins. So where he had the war on carbohydrates. So
we actually know a chef. I won't use his name now because I don't necessarily agree with everything he does. He makes really awesome foods, and then he has to figure out how to make them shelf stable and all of that, which means he kind of helps figure out how to do all of those extra ingredients and nonsense that we add to everything.
Mm-hmm. Sad.
As long as we can make more money off of it.
Yeah, it's not good. All right, so
the sun's in the wrong spot now.
I know.
I get a spotlight.
Gretchen says Abilene, Texas, and then drive down to Austin to see my son. Oh, fun.
We drive. We will end up driving right through Austin to get to the border.
Yep.
Over to Eagle Pass.
Yeah. Usually we drive through San Antonio. So, well, that'll be cool. That'll be fun. And so what is your son doing in Austin? I lived there for 2 months. Not very long. I got homesick and I'm like, I want to go back home. So, all right, bye, Vicky. We'll talk. Oh, no, you're not leaving. So we will talk soon. I just remembered what I said earlier. Yes, yay, I want to Zoom with you. All right, Betty says, I want to talk about that too. Oh, okay, sounds good. Vicky, Betty, let's get on a Zoom sometime soon. Tomorrow I can't, we're driving. But Monday or Tuesday would be good for me. So let me know. We can just text me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, cool. I got your message. Perfect. All right. So JH says, so why Mexico? What is it you are looking to accomplish, whether personally or community?
We have a few videos on where we're at in Mexico.
And then you can answer that question too.
The Spanish school that we're in is actually on a mission. It's a Christian mission base. And they call it a base because there are 70, how many? 77? 70 plus churches that are part of the mission.
Yeah, that will be in the video that's going on tomorrow.
Oh, well.
It's a tour of the base.
Part of the answer will be on that video. But there are 77 churches connected to the missions base. They call it a missions, plural, missions base because they have missions in a lot of different places. That part of Oaxaca, or well, all of Oaxaca, there are 116 different languages and 155 different dialects. And so we are learning the language so I can actually teach in the automotive program that they are starting in the in the trade school on the mission base. So they don't want to send out missionaries that are only preaching. They need to be able to support themselves, and that's what the goal of the trade school is. And so that's what I'm going to be doing, is teaching them a trade.
Yeah, the trade school will be a different video when we go back to Mexico.
Right.
It's not on tomorrow's video.
Okay.
So.
But I will teach them automotive repair, small engine repair, tools. Really, I'll be teaching them how to work with the tools, any of the small engine stuff, big engine stuff. People hang around long enough, we probably get into some diesel stuff, but probably not as much of that because there's just not a lot of diesels around there. And so that's my small portion. The trade school also has nursing, international cooking, sewing, estheticians, hairstylists, and all of that. They've got a wood shop. They've got a metal shop. There is
welding.
Oh, welding. Well, welding's
carpentry.
The metal shop, and carpentry's the wood shop.
I don't know what the other one is. Drafting.
Drafting.
School.
That's the one that I couldn't remember. Okay. Drafting, and there's a couple others I think that are coming, but are not there yet. So
yeah.
But it's been pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty cool. So hopefully that answers your question, JH. Did you find the denomination? What it really?
No, I did not.
Okay. Yeah, we really, like people of different denominations, Christian
There's
denominations.
A lot of different Christian denominations that go there.
So, all right. So Gretchen says he loves it there. He was like, Mom, I'm moving to Texas. And I'm like, okay. I cried for a little while, but he's very happy. He has a good job. He's a delivery driver. Nice. Awesome. I'm glad he likes it.
I won't talk bad directly on that decision because I don't know it very well down there, but that just doesn't seem like a very pleasant place to live.
Texas?
That part of Texas.
Austin? I liked it.
I don't care for the city, so Austin's not really
he's not a city person.
My kind of thing. And number two, that's like flatland Texas where there's nothing else around there.
That's true. I was 19 whenever I lived there, so I liked it.
So the city was probably exciting for a 19-year-old.
It was.
At 19, I probably would have been excited to you. I guess now I just kind of avoid cities as much as possible.
Yeah. Much rather live off the land or whatever. JH says it's the hills on the west side of Austin. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go out to Amarillo in West Texas a lot, and I drove around out there, and I did not like it. And then I stumbled across Palo Duro Canyon and went, "What is this out here in the middle of nowhere?" And There's beautiful things everywhere you go. You just have to find the right places. I can't get
You
out
want
of
to
the
pull
sun.
that thing?
Not really. Because I know how hard it is to get that to go back where it belongs.
Yeah.
I just move over here a little.
So,
You're going the wrong way.
oh, there we go.
There you go.
Perfect. All right. Amarillo is pretty ugly. Austin is beautiful, known as Hill Country for surrounding communities.
Yeah.
That's funny. My favorite place that I really loved is Tennessee. So
Maybe God will call us to Tennessee sometime. I mean, we hope that never. No.
oh, JH is from Austin.
Forget everything I just said.
That's funny.
No, like I said, I don't know that area very well. I did enjoy San Antonio. I've never actually stopped in Austin. I've driven through Austin.
Gretchen's
several
laughing
times.
at you.
That's fine.
That's hilarious. So,
but yeah, I've driven through Austin. I don't know, 6, 7, 8 times, but I've never stopped there to look around. So
yeah, so he didn't really get to see much, but yeah, I agree. I've been there. I don't like big cities either, but he loves it. That's good.
and that's
yeah.
important.
Yeah.
As my grandma would say, it takes all kinds. So some people will absolutely love these things.
Well, thank you for the subscribe, JH. Enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah, we'll look forward to seeing if you comment tomorrow on a video. Okay. Thank you.
We're going to keep trying to improve our videos as we go. We're still relatively new at this, and we've been busy a lot. So
yeah. So we'll definitely continue to improve on it.
My name's on this channel, but it's not my channel. It's her channel.
So I've been trying to rack my brains as far as like, okay, what other content to put on here and stuff. So I do my best with it. So let's see what else. So Gretchen says I let him do all the driving when I'm there. He's a good driver, so I'm glad I don't have to drive at all when I'm in that city. Totally understand that. It's yeah, they added more roads there since I've been there. So
last time we went to Mexico, we were coming from Biloxi, and I did not feel good at all. I was miserable. I don't even know what was wrong with me, but I felt terrible. And so Neosha took the wheel, and she drove us through Houston and that whole area. So I was okay with that because I didn't have to.
I told him before, I was like, I can drive. You don't want to drive through Houston, I'm sure. I can drive big cities.
I'm fine as long as all of the people around me are not idiots.
He complains about the other people, but he is a brake checker, and it's annoying when we're in the cities. He brake checks a lot. So I like driving in the city. Okay. Vicky says Nick will get more acting work when you do the trade school content.
Right.
Yes.
He has to come film me and my students. And
yes, exactly. Gonna do that. And then I still need to, once the wind dies down and I don't have the allergy issues, I'm gonna be filming him doing some of his work that he's doing here in Kansas too.
You should do some
actually in Iowa, maybe.
In Iowa, exactly. We'll be in Iowa tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And I'll be working there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at least. Hopefully I'm done early Wednesday and we can head home, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'll be in a motel room while he's working. So.
Right next to a lake. She'll be out wandering around the lake.
Depending on what the weather is like. If it's nice, I will.
It's supposed to be nice.
Yeah. So we have about 5 minutes left on here, y'all. So ask questions if you have any more.
And I gotta go do laundry.
Yep, he's got to walk up to the house and go get his laundry and everything. So
checking the. Oh, that was Oh, see, there's a spotlight.
Yeah, that's safe to put it by your head. So, when we go back to Mexico, though, we're gonna try to stop at least at one town to spend a couple of days because we want to explore. So we're thinking more of where were we thinking of going? We were thinking Tehuacan.
You were talking about Querétaro.
Querétaro. Yep, that's one, and then Tehuacan.
Tehuacan and possibly Oaxaca City.
Yeah, we did Oaxaca City and we really enjoyed it. So we wouldn't mind staying a couple more days there in Oaxaca City as well. But definitely want to check out Querétaro and Tehuacan.
Tuesday afternoon in Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be light winds and 74 degrees.
Perfect. Maybe I will walk around a lake and do a video chatting.
Maybe I'll take that day off. Go play at the lake. No, I can't. I gotta work.
Yeah. So.
Had to stop and pick up all his parts today.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about him. That would have been bad.
There shows that 7 people are still on here. If you're on here, let us just go ahead and put a heart or something.
It's Vicky and Gretchen.
I want to know who's still on here. And if you have a question, just ask.
Oh,
somebody hearted. I don't know who did that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
could put a thumbs up or something in the chat.
In the chat.
Mm-hmm.
The hearts we can see, but
we like the hearts too, though.
If you give $5 with that little dollar sign, we'll know who you are too. Or 10.
Jazz is still here. Vicky's still here. So glad. All right.
Sorry, I can't stop the yawning, apparently.
Here, I wanted to have the live earlier, but he was working though. So, but yeah, the next one of the other videos, we'll probably try to get some filming from our trip going to Iowa, driving up there and whatever. Just really can't talk while we're driving up there because the truck is loud.
Yeah, we're gonna be in my service truck. It's a noisy diesel.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be loud in there. So
we'll get some video and some voiceovers on it later.
Yeah, I've been getting kind of used to doing voiceovers, so it's kind of interesting to do. Like whenever I made the video with the eggs, making my eggs, did the voiceover. So I don't know. But all right, well, no more questions coming through, so we're gonna go ahead and close this out. We have 6 people left on here, so we will say our goodbyes. We have 2 minutes left. We'll say goodbyes and hop off here. So thank you all for joining us, and we always enjoy the lives, and yeah, hope you guys have a good night too. Enjoy, Jazz, get some sleep. Vicky, enjoy your night.
To go to bed now? No, I don't. I have to stay up for another 2 hours and do laundry.
Bye. Adios. All right, we're gonna hop off here. There are five people there. I don't know who the extra people. There's Betty. It was fun. Gracias. De nada. Hasta pronto. All right. 6 people are on here now. we went from 5 to 6 now. We're actually getting off. Whoever hopped on here, sorry. I don't know if you're hearing us. Pop in there for a second in the chat, and then we can say goodbye. Oh, 3 people.
There, everybody's gone now.
All right, I guess everybody's leaving. Bye, adios.